When I was young, right, a couple of years ago, I used to be, well, up until a couple of years ago, really, I was a gamer. And if you're watching this, you probably were too. A phrase like this, max out your stats, doesn't really make sense to anyone who hasn't really consumed any, modern video games where you have stats, levels, things you can get better at, XP points. And so, yeah, I used to play video games as a kid slash teen, and I remember distinctly when I was 12, I would mainly play Fortnite with my friends. That was like the main game I played. And so I was the worst out of all my friends, right? I was that one guy who was always being carried. And they probably just played with me because I've always been a funny guy and people have always liked speaking to me. And yeah, I was the worst out of all my friends, got carried. Suddenly, when I was 12 and a half or something, I realized that I no longer wanted to be the worst out of all my friends. I actually wanted to beat them. So pretty much I unlocked the masculine urge of competition. I decided I don't want to get carried by these guys. I want to pull my own weight, and then I actually want to get better than them. And so I decided, right? I started working. I started researching Fortnite, watching a bunch of videos on how to be better at this, how to level up faster. I started practicing, living, and breathing Fortnite, quite literally. I would get home from school and bam, just like that, 3 hours into the game, dinner time, go to sleep, wake up, school, rinse and repeat. And the thing is, at this point, I wasn't even enjoying it anymore, because half the time, I wasn't even playing with friends. I was literally just grinding alone in creative mode, trying to level up and get better than my friends. Well, just disclaimer, I guess, I never did get better than them because I quit video games and I started self-improvements. So obviously, I have quit video games now, but the masculine urge to to compete and win and dominate is still here. But now I just decided to apply it in real life. And to be honest, it's so much easier in real life, because think about it. Guys will have no problem sinking 3 hours into Fortnite like I used to, and so your competition's actually really exponentially large. This, no matter what video game you play, you know that at the start it's really easy, you beat everyone, and those are all the super uncasual players. But the moment you start leveling up, it's exponential growth. Suddenly you're playing against some random Chinese guy who has 0 ping, and who he just kills you in 0.4 seconds before you even saw him. You get what I mean, right? But we're in luck, because in real life, no one wants to compete, right? No one actually wants to compete with you. I was the only 13-year-old I knew who lifted weights, the only 13-year-old I knew who read self-help books, books on communication, books on how to win friends and influence people, books on how to make money, books on how to be healthier. I was the only 13-year-old I knew who meditated, who prayed, who did mindfulness things, who breathed deeply. My point is, competition is actually really easy in real life, and it might actually be easier than in video games, because once you decide to start living like the character in those video games, where you have levels and you can reach those levels by completing certain quests or by doing a certain thing a couple hundred times and grinding at it, you'll realize it's actually insanely easy to level up in real life. Because just like in video games, your level is a metric of how good you are in this specific thing, or overall. And so if you just start working out, instantly better than 70% of guys. If you're in school like I am, there are 4 or 5 other guys in my year who work out as well, but none of them, actually one of them started even earlier than me, but I still have better physiques than all of them because I just worked harder than they did. And over the course of 2.5 years, I don't even feel like I put in that much work, right? I wasn't even that consistent. I still worked out most. I didn't miss that many workouts, but it's just, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not even that hard. You literally just have to decide to do it and then do some quick, easy habits. So the competition drops out so quickly, it really gets boring. When I was 13, I wasn't even competing with anyone my age. I was competing with freaking I don't even know who was David Late or something, who by then was already 20. I was competing with Ziz. I was competing with Jeff Nippard. Guys who were literally 2 times my age, 3 times my age maybe. No one my age ever worked out. I was like the only Jack, 14-year-old Jack, right? I'm not that big. I'm just like athletic looking at this point, but I still just look better than everyone else in my year. I literally mock every guy in the changing rooms. And so I'm miles ahead of everyone I know my age, and you might actually be. Just by watching these kind of videos where I'm preaching you things to help you change your life, to help you become better, you're already instantly just like above 50% of people your age. Because let's be honest, right? Most guys you know have heard of Andrew Tate, have actually seen a couple self-improvement things, and some of the guys might actually like start getting into working out and business and stuff, like as you grow older and they mature more or something. But even after 3 years on self-improvement, I still only have 2 or 3 friends that I know personally who are also on self-improvement, and 2 of those I literally put them on self-improvement. I inspired them. They saw the gains I made, how comfortable I am speaking to people just on the street, women included, and and they just got inspired. So now, like, they don't even know about my channel yet, but I always help people in self-improvement, even when I wasn't even that far ahead in it. But so once you do realize this, just pick and choose what stats, what statistics, what facets of your life you think are important for you and that you actually want to improve, and then just choose habits to improve them. I'll give you the example of my own like stats, the things that I have this written down now. It's like the things that I improve in and the stats I want to level up in and I have been leveling up in, which are like attractiveness, which you can instantly know just if you've watched these videos, or just with common sense. You probably already know exactly what to do if you want to be more attractive. So working out, cold showers, drinking a bunch of water, mewing, and eating healthy. Boom. Do those 5 things, bro. And then like 3 months, you will genuinely be unrecognizable if you do them consistently enough, especially the working out, because that takes a couple months to work. Then to creativity, if you want to max out your creativity stats, make musics, write poems, write stories, make videos like me, journal. If you want to be more wise or more intelligent, like read books, man, study, pray, like read the Bible, read self-help books. You get the point, bro. Just rinse and repeat. Choose, like in a video game. If your quest is like, I don't even know, man, I haven't played video games in a while. I don't know what video games are. Let's say Fortnite. If you want to get better at cranking 90s, just crank 90s, right? So if you want to get better at, let's say, football, play more football, practice drills, watch more football, consume the content you want to get better at as well. So you get the point, man. Just choose a stat, work on it, rinse and repeat, and you'll be a level 100 Mafia boss in no time, right? So yeah, I hope this resonated with you. I hope you actually take action on this and you do the work I've been telling you to do since the start. If you're interested in my message, then check out some of my other videos. If you like my style and you like the way I speak, check out my Discord. There's like 3 people in it, so you'll pretty much just be talking to me and then 2 other guys who show up sometimes. So yeah, leave a comment if you have any questions, and good luck, bro.